So it looks like in this problem, the first thing they want you to do is simplify this. I better show my work. Make the bases the same. Little turns big. Okay, so all that work got me to a 3. So I think what they want to know is which one is going to give me the same answer. So I just need to simplify all these. So let me zoom in on each one. So I know that if I don't see a base, it's base 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That goes away. So that's log 10, 10, 1, 2, 3, which is 10 cubed. Little turns big. All right, so that means that is one of them. This one, negative log. If this is 1/5, I make that 1/5. If it's a fraction, but that's a whole number, there's going to be a negative involved. And I know 5 cubed is 125. Little turns big. 3 times 1 is 3, so that one also works. Okay. This is a lot going on, so I'm going to go 36 times 6 divided by 1. 36 times 6 is 216, divided by 1 is 216. Log 6, 6 cubed. Little turns big. Okay, that one also works. And the last one. Okay, here's the thing about the last one. The last one's a little bit more difficult because if you look, this starts with log, this starts with log. So I'm going to have to go and make this here. Okay, so this is really 2 squared, which is 4. So this is log of 4. 2 divided by 2/3 divided by 16. Okay. So that means that's really log 4. 2 divided by 2/3 is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So that means that's 3. Okay. And then 3 divided by 16 is 3/16. Okay. And I look, and I see log 4. I feel like I wanted that to be something else. I cannot make the bases the same, so that one's out. Now here's the deal. If you do this and you get the wrong answer here, you're going to lose a point. But if you show me that you can't make it into 3, then you're good to go. Okay. So it looks like those 3 were the answer. It looks like this one's worth quite a bit of points. All right, they want to know the one that is 3 to the x. Well, I know this represents my growth or decay. Well, if it's 3, that means it's really 300%, and that means it's growth. So if it's growth, that means it's getting bigger. This is getting smaller out, this is getting smaller out. So then I go, oh my gosh, well, which one is it? So I have to look and I have to compare. So this one both has 0, 1. This one looks like it has, it's kind of hard to see it. This one looks like it has 1, 1, 3. So this one has the point 1, 3. And this one has the point, looks like 1, 2. So what I'm going to have to do now is take 1, plug it in. 3 to the first equals 3. That's not 2. 3 to the first equals 3. That is 3. This is the answer. Okay. All right, next problem. Tell whether it's growth or decay. Justify it. All right, so let's look here. 0.8 is 80%. That's less than 100%. So that is decay. Okay. Show me some sort of reason to show that it is. You can't just go, it's decay. You have to show me the progression and justify it. They need you to graph it using at least 3 points. Okay. I'll go 0, 1, 2. I'll do one more just in case. I don't need a calculator for this one. Anything to the 0 power is 1 times 15 is 15. I know 0.8 to the first power is 0.8, so I'm just going to go 15 times 0.8. Oops. Now, I could keep plugging in. I could go 0.8 squared times 15. and I could write 9.6. But what I could also do is multiply this by 0.8. So if I just go 12 times 0.8, it is 9.6. So I'd rather do that. 9.6 times 0.8, which is 7.68. Okay, I've done that. Now they want you to graph it. So it looks like I start, just fake it, okay? Here's 15. There's 12. 1, 2, 3. Just show that it is going down, decay, okay? One more thing they wanted you to do is they wanted to know when the y value is 12, what's the x value? So when f of x equals 12, x equals 1. Okay. All right, just make sure you read all of it, otherwise you're going to make a mistake. All right, we got a word problem. And you know what that means. If we've got a word problem, I'm looking for here. So I'm going to look for the word compounded. Compounded. I don't see anything that says compounded, so that means I'm using this. So it's y equals a times b to the x, where this is my start. And then I need to find my growth or decay. I see percent, it depreciates. Depreciates means it goes down. So I'm going to go 100 minus 18 is equal to 82%. Show your work so I know where you got it from. So that means it's actually 0.82. So if I've got to make it a function, I've got to say f of x. Since it says that. If it said equation, I could do y equals f of x equals 26595 parentheses 0.82 to the x. Okay, that's the function. Estimate the number of years it will take for it to be less than 12,000. So that means that is going to go right in there. So that's what we're going to fill out tool with. So I get 12, 1, 2, 3. Okay, what do I do now? Sorry, move that over. Divide by 26595. Rounding. 12, 1, 2, 3 divided by 26595. I get 0.45. And we've done this. Can't make the bases the same. What do? Log it. If you're not there to log it, you need to practice these kind of things, because this has got to be second nature after a while. Hey, can't make the bases the same? Log it. Make the bases the same? Set them equal. So I get log of 0.45. And by the way, you will have more room on your test to do this. I think the test is 4 pages, and this is 3. So you'll have more space. You're trying to get x, so you divide by log 0.82. Log 0.45, oops. And parentheses divided by log 0.82. 4.02. So I get x equals 4.02. Now I'm going to read the question. Estimate. Okay? If it's going to be, if you said 4 years, then it's not going to be less than $12,000. It'll still be more than $12,000, which is why I want you to say about 5 years. I know it's close. And technically, 4 years feels right. It's so close. But if I want it to be less than 12,000, it's not going to be at 4 years. It's still going to be more than $12,000. All right, now the word problem. What am I looking for? The word compounded. Compounded. So as soon as I see compounded, this one's out. If I see continuously, then it's this one. If I don't see continuously, then it's that one. I don't see continuously, it's that one. Do you need to memorize it? Yes, you do. You'll memorize it. I call this runt. Okay? Runt. All right. P is the principal. That's how much you started with. The interest rate is 2.8%. The quarterly is how many times it happens. All right. So now let's put that in there. And then they want to know how long it'll be to get 2,000. So 2,000 is my end goal. Let's see. I don't have any more. I don't know what happened to my orange pen. Whatever. So that means the 2,000 is going to go over here. 1295, 1 plus 0.028. Move the decimal 2 times. Quarterly means 4 times. 4 over t. So they want to know about how long, and it's going to be approximate. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by 1295. So I get 2, 1, 2, 3, divided by 1295. and I get 1.54 equals. Now I'm going to take all of this and I'm going to simplify it. 0.028 divided by 4 plus 1, 1.007 to the 4t. This problem is like before. What do I do when I can't make the bases the same? Log it. Log it. So I end up with log of 1.54. Make the little turn big. Log of 1.007. The goal is to get t by itself. Divide by log 1.007. So I get log 1.54 in parentheses. Divide by log 1.007. And I get 61.90 rounded. I need you rounding so we all get the same answer, okay? And then 61.9t equals 4t, divide by 4. And I get 15.47. Okay, I'm going to look for that as an answer, and then I'm going to look to see, was it supposed to be estimated or was it supposed to be perfect? It says about, so you would say about 16 years. Okay.